What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Rob with RK Motorsports, and today we are going to be fixing up and restoring this 2008 Yamaha R6. So today we are going to be working on this 2008 Yamaha R6. Now this thing has a little bit of a story behind it. Basically, the guy that I got it from had it stored in his shed in his backyard for about the last 2 years. And he tried to get it started up the one day. Basically, the battery was dead, tried to crank it, and the fuel pump wasn't priming, something along those lines. So he basically wanted to sell the bike as is to me. So I bought it from him, and now we are gonna see if we can get this thing fixed up and running. Now, it doesn't look incredibly bad from the outside, but once you start getting closer, you can see there are, some questionable mods on this bike. It's extremely dirty. There's a lot of dirt and grime. Let's turn the light on. There's a lot of dirt and grime all throughout the bike. And once we start digging in underneath the seat, I'm gonna show you guys exactly the main issue that's wrong with this bike. So hold on for just a minute, we're gonna get there. There's also some rash on the side of the bike here. The front fender is cracked. We have leaky fork seals. You can see all that oil just kind of leaking from the forks. There's some more damage back here, a little bit of scrapes on there, nothing too bad. But we got some broken plastics right there. Again, with all this dirt and grime, we are gonna get into that. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I mean. So what I did when I first got this bike is I took the tank off and took the seat off just to see if I could check out the fuel pump to make sure there was no issues. And I found something insane underneath the seat. So let's go ahead and remove the seat and the tank, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Now I already have everything disconnected. Let's hop up in here. I took the tank off, and the first thing I saw was this giant ball of yarn, carpet, string. This is a giant mouse nest. This is the reason why his bike was not starting. You can see that some of the wires have been chewed through, and all that dirt and grime that we saw throughout the bike, I think that is little tracks from the mice running throughout this entire bike and kind of making this their home. So unfortunately, I think this is all, mouse droppings, dirt from their paws from running around. And you can see even right in here, they made a little meal out of all of the wires. So I'm gonna have to address all of these little wires, even right there, right on the starter relay. They were chewing those things up real good. I'm gonna get some gloves on. I'm gonna take this out, and I'm gonna see if we can dive into here and see how extensive this damage is. And this is gonna be extremely disgusting. So let's start removing all this crap. All right, hopefully there are no little mouses in here left over. Oh my God. Oh, dude. Oh my God, I didn't think it was that big. Oh my God, look at the size of that next to my hand. I got pretty big hands, but this is, oh my God. Oh, the mouse, all those little black things, that's like mouse poop. Oh, this is so disgusting. Oh, I'm gonna definitely have to get my shop vac and clean up some of this stuff. Oh my God. Oh yeah, they just made a feast of all these wires. Oh, this is pretty bad. This is a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be. Oh man. Yeah, this is nasty. All right, so yeah, just look at these wires right here, all chewed up, just straight down to the metal. They were chewing up all the plastic coating on it. Yeah, that's not good. I'm sure we got some blown fuses because all these exposed wires are touching each other. All right, so I still can't get over the size of this giant nest that we took out of there. All right, so I've got the nest out. I still have to vacuum up all that stuff in there, but in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start stripping down all the plastics. Since we have new plastics, we're not gonna use these ones anymore. I'm gonna strip all these off. We're gonna start cleaning up with vacuum inside there, start cleaning the bike up, and then see the extent of the damage inside there once we get a better look. So let's start stripping this thing down some more. All right, guys, so we've got all of the fairings off the bike. We've got the headlight off, we've got the tank, tail, side fairings all off the bike. So now we can get a little bit of a cleaner look at what is going on underneath this bike in more detail. So it's still really messy under here. I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take the airbox off. I also wanna make sure that nothing is inside the airbox because it looked like there were some little trails of, little footprints that went inside of the air duct. So we're gonna take the airbox off, make sure that is clean, and then that should give us a little bit more access to the plugs for the wiring harness, because I think what I'm just gonna end up doing is just unplugging the old wiring harness, getting a new one, plugging that in. That way we don't have to go through, try and splice wires, because I don't think that's even gonna be possible for all the damage that was done to all these wires in this harness. So that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna take this off and then start disconnecting the old wiring harness. Nice, it actually looks fairly clean under here, so that is a good sign. I'm still gonna move forward with taking the rest of the airbox off so that we can start removing that wiring harness. Oh, that's so nasty. There goes the camera. Oops. So we got the airbox off now, and just as I suspected, we got some more broken wires down in there, all chewed up. This is really the main cause of our problem. Looks like there's a bunch of mouse droppings right down in there too. Just totally disgusting. Look, we got a little stink bug here too. What's up, little dude? What's up? Get out of there. I think I might just take these throttle bodies out because I gotta clean in there. I gotta clean way deep down in here. These mice just totally wrecked the inside of this bike. So I'm gonna take off these throttle bodies next, and then we can move forward with some more stuff. Man, just the smell coming off of this bike too is unbelievable. Just totally disgusting. Oh my God. Oh, this is going right in the trash. So that plastic rubber liner is taken out of there now. That cleaned up a majority of all of this, but there is still a lot of gunk in here. Now I'm still gonna have to go through and take this wiring harness out, but honestly, the fumes and the smell that's coming out of this, just because it was so caked up with, droppings from the mice and urine from the mice, it's just been soaking in here for so long, these fumes are actually starting to give me a headache. So I'm gonna take a break for now. We'll come back to this in the next episode. We'll start stripping out the wiring harness and getting this ready for some new parts. So until next time, guys, that is gonna wrap up today's episode with this R6 rebuild. This is definitely a little bit more involved than I thought it was going to be. So I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. Peace.